Assalamualaikum and a very good day. We are from Group 1, Section 10. Before we present, let me introduce our group member, which is first Hamza Shawal bin Hassan Ash'ari, second Anwar Arif bin Mahmud, third Arif Nazmi bin Rahimi, and myself is Balkis Farzana binti Azman Shah. We are going to present manufacturing process of wheel rims.
I will continue this presentation. I will present the overview. Wheel is a component that plays an important role in our life, especially in transportations. The shape of the wheel is a circular shape that is designed to rotate on an axle bearing. As for the car wheel, there were two parts required to construct the wheel, which is rim and tires. In this project, the selected part of the project is wheel rim. The outside edge of the wheel retain the tires is known as a rim. On the wheel placed on autos and other vehicles, it make up the outside circular pattern of the wheel. For instance, the rim of the car's wheel is a sizable hook that is fastened to the wheel spoke outer edge and contain the tire and tube. Based on the tires and type of vehicle, there are many rim profiles and a lot of different rim parts. One-piece rim with the safety rim shape that frequently used with the tubeless tires and modern passenger automobiles. The safety feature has two safety humps that extend inward of the rim toward the other tire bed seat from an outer counter surface of the rim. This helps maintain the tire bed secure to the rim when the conditions are bad. A replaceable multi-piece rim assembly made up of the base that mounts to the wheels and axle may be seen on some truck and heavy vehicle. The side ring of the side or and lock ring combination is then available to them. For tire mounting, these components can be removed from one side, while the flank on the side that is attached to the base is fixed on the other side. A bed lock is used in the lower tire pressure scenarios like off-roading and drag race to physically clamp or fasten the tire bed to the wheel rim. This lessen is possibility of the tire separation leading to a quick deflection. I will present about the project background. The background of this project is to evaluate the sustainable of different productions method of wheel rims. The wheel rims is an initial component of any vehicle, and the manufacturing process of the wheel rims has a significant impact on the environment. Therefore, it is crucial to understand the sustainability effect of the various production methods used to manufacture wheel rims. The three production methods that will be compared in this project are fogging, casting, and CNC machining. Each of these methods has its own unique set of environmental impact, and by evaluating the sustainable effect of each method, the project will be provide insight on which method it is most sustainable and cost effective for the production of the wheels rims. It is important to compare the production process of the wheel rims because it allowed manufacturer to make an informed decision on which method it is the best fit for their needs. It is allowed them to identify areas of improvement in their current production process and make necessary change to reduce the environmental impact. Additionally, with the increasing focus on sustainability and reducing carbon printing, comparing production method can provide manufacturer with the opportunity to showcase their commitment to environmental stewardship and make the production process more environmentally friendly. Overall, the compression of the production process of wheel rims not only help manufacturer to make informed decision but help to promote sustainability in the manufacturing industry. Thank you. Okay, lastly is the objective. The objective for this project is to identify the manufacturing processes that can be done uh, to produce a wheel rim based on the sustainable type of the application, which is a mass production, special and limited edition, and homemade. As you can see, after that, they elaborate the manufacturing process that involve every type of application and its sustainable element. So this is the sustainable manufacturing process that show that we have the personal health, operational safety, waste management, energy consumptions, and manufacturing costs. And lastly is environment impact. So thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Balkis Farzana binti Azman Shah. So today I would like to talk about the methodology. First, we have the machine forging. Almost all front wheel on the market today use the machine forging process. A billet of aluminium is heated to a high temperature and then compressed under a ton of pressure, resulting in a compressed structure. As a result, the billet is significantly stronger. Machines are used to cut the massive piece of hot aluminium into the proper size and shape. Second, we have the mold form forging, which is the mold form method differ in that the wheel shape is created during the forging process. During the forging process, the grain of the metal follows the contour of the wheel. As a result, the wheel strength is greatly increased. The mold form forging technique allows the alloy's internal grain structure or fiber flow to conform to the design of the wheel, resulting in stronger and more flexible wheels than machine forging. So the third one we have the alloy wheel CNC. Alloy wheel CNC leads a CNC wheel machine used in the production or repair of wheels, and the aluminum wheel CNC lead is one of them. This type of CNC wheel machine excels at alloy processing. The carbide processing techniques and toolings used in the wheel forming process ensure precise and clean cuts of the wheel. A wheel CNC lathe is also known as a wheel cutting lathe because the production of wheels is a process of removing excess material from the workpiece. So there are two types of alloy wheel CNC lathe, which is a vertical wheel CNC lathe and the horizontal wheel CNC lathe. For the fourth one, we have the diamond cut wheel rim. Diamond cut wheels are becoming increasingly popular these days. It is a different type of alloy wheel than traditional plain alloy wheels, so it requires extra care when it comes to diamond cut wheel repair and refurbishment. A diamond cut wheel typically has a two-tone finish. A machine-turned face with darker inner and a silver outer is present. A traditional plain alloy wheel is more likely if all of the wheels are the same color. Diamond cut wheel, like traditional plain alloy wheels, require a repair when there are scratches on its surface. An alloy wheel essentially is required to repair and refurbish the diamond cut wheel. So the fifth one is permanent mold of wheel casting. Permanent mold casting is a common technique. It has four types, which is gravity, low pressure, slash, and vacuum. Different type of process suit different shape of part. For example, low pressure is primarily suitable for car wheel, and the gravity die casting is a process for producing metal casting with a steel mold. The steel mold can be reused over 50,000 times because the mold must withstand high temperatures. It is typically used hot work die steel for it. Casting is simply the process of pouring molten metal into a mold and allowing it to cool and solidify. The steel mold is then opened, the casting parts are removed, and the process cycle is complete. The mold is used again. So for the last side is the wheel sand casting molding. Sand casting is a popular method for creating metals, parts, and components such as wheel rims. The procedure entails making a mold out of sand and a binder, such as clay. The mold is constructed into two parts, which is a upper part and a drag lower part, which are then joined to form the entire mold. A pattern of desired shape is created and then used to create the mold for a sand cast wheel rim. The pattern is placed in the mold scope half and packed with a sand. To create the final mold, the drag half of the mold is placed on top and more sand is packed around the pattern. When the mold is finished, molten metal is poured into it and allowed to cool and solidify. The mold is broken away after the metal has cooled, revealing the finished wheel rim.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. On this slide, I would like to highlight about result and discussion. There's three main point of result that we got. The first one is a forgain, application of forgain, where the manifold products are used in every mechanical industry. Example is a turbine rotor, generator rotor, and also there is higher fatigue strength, so most of moving parts like a crankshaft and shaker are made by forging operation. Cool forging is used to produce a chisel, board and so on. They are mostly used in hand tools and hardware manufacturing and used in a shipbuilding in various structure. The second point is economical in a forging process. The first one is material savings. Forging can majorly reduce material cost since it requires less starting material to produce and many. The second is machining economies. Forging also yield a machining lead time and to life advantage. Saving come from forging to a closer to finish size than it is capable by alternative methods such as a plate or bar. The machine is therefore need to finish the part with the added benefit for shorter lead time and reduce wear and tear on equipment. And the last point is environmental issue in the forging process. One of the greatest challenges facing the sector as whole, however, is the need to address environment impact. The industry lead to forget a company of the future is likely to be a carbon neutral and both of sustainable and responsible player in the global economy. For this to occur, the industry as a whole must invest in addressing key environment issues. One of the areas of most impact can be made in the reduction plant energy consumption and the increase of process efficiency. It is up to business to collaborate and share knowledge in order to develop the most efficient machine and process possible. Next is CNC. Application of CNC. CNC is a machining a versatile and cost-effective manufacturing process. This process is compatible with a hard range of materials. As such, a CNC machining helps across a diverse array of industry of a variety of applications. Manufacturers and mechanicians use this process in a various ways. These include a direct manufacturing process, indirect, or in conjunction with the process. There is a few industries that use in a CNC machining. The example is aerospace industry, automotive industry, consumer electric, defense industry, healthcare sector, and oil and gas industry. The second point is economical in CNC machining. CNC machining is an economical, efficient, and precise process of manufacturing parts and products. CNC machining also uses fewer raw materials in comparison to the conventional machining. Focusing your shop around CNC technology will drastically reduce errors, production expenditures, and product costs. Additional valuable different melt themselves depending on the application is CNC machining generate minimal to no waste, more accurate and has no defects, offer more rapid and effective production, makes assembly faster, and separate machinists from people and reduce the risk that would otherwise arise. And the last point is environmental use due to CNC machining. CNC machining is a process that uses computer controller machining to create a precise and complex parts from various materials. CNC machining can perform tasks such as drilling, milling, turning, and cutting with high accuracy and speed. However, CNC machining also involves some safety and environmental issues that you should be aware of before operating or working with this machine. In this article, we will discuss some of the common risks and challenges of CNC machining and how to prevent or minimize them. There are four main issues. The first one is machine hazards, electrical hazards, chemical hazard, and waste management. Casting. Application of casting. The casting process is used to manufacture different products in industry like a cylindrical hollow cylinder, piston used in automobiles, pulley, engine manifolds, valve, nuts, defense equipment. The casting process is used in multiple industries like aerospace, defense, automobile, railways, construction, farming, mining, and chemical. It is also used in the manufacturing of home decor and ornaments. Economical of the casting process. The casting process can be an economical choice for producing a wide range of components and products. Here are some reasons why casting can be considered economical. The first one is cost effective for a large scale production, material efficiency, complex geometries, reduced labor costs, versatility, tooling and setup costs, and the last one is time savings. It is worth noting that can be economic advantage of casting may vary depending on the specific requirement of the product, the production volume, and the material used. It is important to carefully consider factors such as a design complexity, material cost, labor cost, and production volume when assessing the overall economic of the casting process for a particular application. And the last one is a casting issue to environmental. Working in the primary metal industry can be a hazard occasion. The making of shaping of iron, steel, aluminum, and other metals involve heat, pressure, the movement of the molten metals, and the other activity that can expose worker to numerous physical and chemical hazards. Heat, noise, radiation, vibration, airborne particles, space restriction, hazard from the falling object, electrical shock, and a molten metal are just a few examples for hazards that workers may be exposed to. And it is just to the tip of the iceberg when it comes to potential hazard during the production of metal and metal casting. That's all. Thank you.